I honestly have to say the street school is probably the best school I went to. It definitely changed me, and it really helps kids out. Whether they're struggling from bad grades or they're struggling from being on the streets or whatever it may be, the street school uplifts it all.
Everybody has a story, and that's what I try to tell people when they ask us about who are your kids and who are your families. They're just like all of us.
My name's Tyler, 26. It started with, my parents divorcing and then being switched from house to house to house. My mom met a guy and they became drug dealers. It all stemmed from there. It was in and out of school, do whatever you want, didn't have any rules. I got into drugs myself and I didn't pass the 8th grade. They told me I couldn't move on. I came to the street school my freshman year. I didn't even know how to multiply or divide when I got here. The street school showed me how to do almost everything. It was a slow process, but at the end, it was big results.
The biggest challenge for me as a staff member here at the Omaha Street School has to be when a student comes to you and really, pouring out their issues, pouring out stuff to stomach that, to take that. Because again, there's some things that is just really hard and you just can't even imagine. And you're like, wow, could I have handled that?
My name is Mylinda McEwen. I just started OSS this year, and I'm in the 11th grade. I lived with my mom for a couple years up in Omaha. I got out of control because I had a little bit too much freedom. So she sent me to Houston, Texas with my dad. Then my dad had passed away, and I feel like I couldn't, make it without him because my dad, made me who I was. My dad was my motivation. My mom, she has lung cancer, and she's always in and out the hospital. I woke up throughout the night to help my mom, and I gave her medicine. I gave her shots that she needed. And I felt like I was going to lose my mom. I ended up back in the hospital because I overdosed on drugs. I dropped out of school. I didn't go to school. And that's when I got introduced to Omaha Street School.
The mission of the school is to help kids who just seem to need a little extra push. Frequently in our community, those are kids not only in poverty, which is a lack of resources, not just a lack of money, but kids who might have anxiety issues and concerns, and so they don't do well in the big high schools.
My name is Erica Meese. I've been at the Omaha Street School for about a year now. My experience at Benton High School was okay. I didn't make a lot of friends. A lot of them tried to bully me, or if I had a friend, they would try to bully her, and it was kind of hard because I always had to stick up for myself.
My name is Gino Graham. I'm a senior. I graduate in December. I was in a group home, and I was having difficulty in the OPS system. And as soon as I got here, they were welcoming, they were accepting.
My name is Adonis Primes. I'm a senior at the Omaha Street School, smaller classes, and teachers that get around and help every student one-on-one, so everybody has their chance. And here they really just acknowledge you as soon as you walk through the door.
The street school is basically a family to me. It's my second family, always will be.
We've all been through, something here or there, and we all ended up here together.
Because we are faith-based, really what we are here is to offer an education. And when we offer an education that is filled with integrity and is done with integrity, that's how we do ministry.
My name's Lindsay, and I'm 20, and I graduated 2 years ago. I just returned home from California from doing an internship. I worked with homeless people on Skid Row while I was out there. Now I am working full-time, working with kids and young adults with disabilities. I do know I'm going to work with people forever. I love people.
I think it's more about living out our faith and the fact that the bottom line is our kids and our families have value, and we want them to know they have value.
I think that the world sees me as a kid who struggled a lot and has picked himself up, came back really strong.
People judge you by the way they see God, but you gotta judge yourself by the way you see God and how He sees you and how you feel Him. When you start feeling that, just Him between you and Him, and that really hits you.
The street school role in the community basically is just to serve, even like students from West Omaha can just come here as well, and they have the same issues as a kid who lives maybe 2 blocks down the street. And I think the street school is a very vital asset in the community.
We need to give them opportunities where they can build and enhance skills and apply that in the workforce environment.
I would like to go to Metro and apply for culinary arts, and I want to open my own restaurant eventually. Don't know what I want to call it yet, but it's still a work in progress.
Thinking about going to the military here in a couple months.
In the future, I see myself becoming a registered nurse. On the side, I really want to become a makeup artist or a stylist.
We're all looking for our young people to be part of our community in a healthy way. And we may have 25 kids, 27 kids at a time to do that with. That's 24, 27 kids that we're helping and families that we're helping.
So my greatest challenges would be probably graduating and moving on to college, try to get a good job and have a family to support, a good household to live under.
But I know I'm going to go to college, and I'm going to be the first person in my family to go to college, and I'm going to be happy.
I would say our biggest need would be for people to come to still recognize who we are and invest in what we're doing.
For the people that have contributed, everybody here is very thankful for that. We wouldn't be able to do the things that we do now if it wasn't for everybody else helping us out.
I'd probably just thank them. And it's being used.
Considering I'm a senior, I've been through thick and thin with school, and I'm on track to graduate now only because of OSS.
I'm an assistant manager at Grease Monkey. Believe it or not, both of my kids like school. I'm in school currently for business management. It changed my life. They bring spirit, they bring anything and everything they have to help you.
When you talk about, changing lives, that's what God has called us here to do here at the Omaha Street School, and it's transformation through education, one life at a time.